We all been beaten up, Raj. Despite that, we have done well.
But tell me few stories from the time before, like from the initial times.
See, it is the attitude of the person, not the law. See, I've gone to government, worked with them to change the law, and many things they have done, they've changed, they've been very positive. We see at one point of time when we did our ADR, there was no capital gains tax on sale of shares.
Okay.
So in ADR, what happens? You sell in the market, there's no capital gains tax. So in the ADR, you sell in the US markets. So the banker technically buys the stock from you and places it outside. So we went to government and said, look, there's no capital gains tax, but if you do an ADR, the banker will be seen as the buyer and then he pays the tax. So why should there be capital? Give us waiver. Because the same. You know, they went to made a run round and all this, and some tax officer also, you know, some of my friends, they wrote a note, oh, it will lead to so much loss of revenue and all that. I went and met a government officer and asked him, very senior man, who is now my friend also, he's sitting down here, putting his leg up there, I was sitting there, putting his leg up here, shaking his leg, shoes. Man, we can't do it, I had this and all, you know, they say you're going to lose 200 million, 300 million, how can you do it? No, 400, 200 crores, 300, how can you do it? He's telling me. I said, it's the same. He's not able to understand, not able to do it. Doesn't care. Who cares? They write some rubbish report. See, what happens, the tax officers go to the finance minister and say, if you do this, we'll not be able to cover revenue, you can't do it and all the thing. And then they ask for more power, they get more powers. The current finance minister allowed reopening of assessment up to 10 years after it has been reduced to 6 years. And for 2 years. And in 2 years, 1 lakh, 2 lakh notices were done and money was made. And then they brought it down back again. Didn't understand why. Because they would have gone and said, we can't do it. They're all crooked. The whole of India is crooked. They don't pay tax. They don't pay tax. And the last 3 years, 72 lakh taxes have been collected. 72 lakh crores have been collected, direct taxes. I went to one of the parliamentary committee in Bangalore for the new law. And I told him 72 lakhs has been collected. You're giving more powers to them to raid, come to your house and all that, and harass people. Why don't you put in a process that if you want to raid somebody, you have to go to a court and take an order before you go and show the order when you go to somebody's house, because intruding upon the privacy. And tomorrow, if you ill-treat them, they can go to the court and say, I was ill-treated. The court will take care of them. No, they don't want to do that. Oh, we are quasi-judicial. We don't want to do that. Okay. And then I asked him, so much raids have happened. So much has happened. You're threatening people, saying so many. How much tax did you collect in the raids? How much was stuck up in disputes? How long did it take to resolve disputes? How many cases went against you in the court? No data. Nobody cares. We did a search some time back with the portal. 70% of the cases against the department, they lose. Nothing happens to the tax officer. Nobody cares. Nobody looks at the data.